good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, yeah. Oh, please like and subscribe. Yeah. That good. Yeah. Ha ha.
Good morning. This is going to be messy, guys. This is going to be messy. It's going to be a lot of work cleaning up these beets. It's going to be a lot of work. I may have bitten off more than I can chew. First, huge thank you to the people that have donated for our charity run here. Trying to fundraise $2,000. I am matching dollar for dollar for every donation you guys give to the Children's Miracle Network through Extra Life. So far people have donated is Kiram Gaming, check out his channel. Fearsome Rhino, also check out his channel. And Iron Thunder, also a YouTuber. Tori the Fluffin' Bunny, Coyote Dreams, and Linda. I love these letters I just made. Basically took the big Hollywood letters and shrunk them down, and pretty cool. They work much better than our road signs. Also, if you guys want to support us, hit that coffee link down below and buy us a tea or a cookie. Time to make a mess. Sure, does this do one row or 2 rows? It does at least 2 rows. Realistically, the actual equipment probably only does 1 row, but in game it looks like it's doing 2 rows. Side row and we have only one way I know how to pick these up with 1950 in-game equipment. I'll do 1 round till Jess joins, and then I'll go collect what I've done. Although if we did 2 rounds, maybe I could pick up more. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's do 2 rounds. I think that'll be better. I only know of this 3-point hit shovel that will be able to pick up beets with the through time mod on. So unless you know of another beet harvester or a way of picking up beets that I can add to the game as a mod, not harvesting. Unload here. Left and right. Y. Okay. Okay. That's, I have to do that every time I shut it down. Yippee. Hopefully I get more RAM on this computer in the next week or two. I'll be able to play in-cab view a little better. Because right now it's really glitchy when I do. Hey Michael, how's it going? That. Okay. We'll have to get that on the next round. So I'm trying to find a font. I want to redo the way we do members or the credits at the end of the video now. Now that we have a way of people donating, we're not going to use the trucking channel members anymore on this channel. Well, once I get it set up anyway. 11 degrees Celsius? It's 2 degrees Celsius here. Let's start this. And if just joins, just too low, I can't. Oh, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. If just joins, I'll buy a second bucket like this. We are a little bit. Go. Buy a second bucket like this and come on. Is it full at 90% for some reason? Oh. We can't fill it up all the way, that's for sure. Okay. Let's see if we can make this so we don't want to go 90%. We'll go a little lighter next time. I wish we had. Braking on these things. Left and right braking. Would be awesome in game. We need front weight, but I don't see a way of attaching front weight to these tractors. Unless... Let's take a look. Where would weights be? Is there a weight that would hook onto a or just a trailer hitch instead of a 3-point hitch? All these are 3-point hitch. Because we can put a trailer hitch on the front, but can't put a 3-point hitch on the front. Well, at least the front end of the tractor is lighter than the basket. If we had braking like in real life, where you could brake just the left foot, just the left or just the right, we could make this pretty easy. Because it'd be easy enough to set up with the pedals. Just use the clutch as the right clutch as the left brake and the brake as the right brake. Getting there. Next time we do not fill up to 90%. Maybe try 70% and see how that goes. Let's try backing up. Move my keyboard, yank my mouse around. Nope, nope. Come on. Oh. Yeah, this is entertaining. Alright, so we should go just unload this here. What? Why? Storage building for beets, potatoes, carrots, parsnip, and bitterroot. Then why is it not unloading beets here? Can it only store one crop at a time? Which other one? I don't have it installed. No, I don't think we have 9-volt batteries. I guess what I could do is buy one and I don't know what you're talking about. Unless I do what? Okay, then let's do that. Alright. Save game. Quit game. Yes. Search. That's not gonna work. Huh? Root. Silos. That's the one I'm using right there. This one? It looks like you have to store them separately too, right?
No, there's two different types. One is for like wood chips, grass hay, and other one's for root crop. So you place one that has root crop and one that has grass and hay.
Okay. Let's install that. It looks like it's already installed. Back. Quit. I always quit the game because it's just better. Oh, Windows wants to update. Oh, I didn't even launch the game through that mod switcher. I just launched it through Steam and it worked fine. Yeah, if I want to change to a different game, I'd have to go through it. Alright, multiplayer. Alright, now I have to find that in here. F? Ah, here's F's. Right there. Continue. Just added another mod. Jess isn't going to join. stopping streaming at 12. And then food, and then leaving.
Like, your sandwich will cool on and you're gonna be all to do on top of lunch.
I understand. You saved everything for the last second.
Where do we fly?
Michael says hi to you, Jess. She's a little spicy today morning. So I'm gonna need money. Let's borrow money. Don't know how much. We'll just repay whatever I don't need. I hear groans and in the background. What's that? Sorry. Forage storage, root crop storage, okay. Where do you unload? In the back or on the same side? You unload and load on the same. Unload but logo, and that's the loading logo, okay. That's both on that side. Okay. Debating it, just putting it like this. Next to the building. Is that not realistic? Let's line it up nicely. Look straight. Don't have to cut down any more trees, nothing. Just leave everything the way it is. Okay, so that was cheaper than I thought. Repay 30 grand in debt. Alright. Let's see if I can pick this up. Well, 71%, the front wheel doesn't come up in the air. Four more weeks till moving season and swimming? What's, oh not moving, mowing season. Up, man. should have just dropped it at 71%. Come on. Come on. Might be enough. Okay. Hey James, how's it going? James hasn't even seen his art yet. I'm on Discord. Oh, you posted it on Discord. Okay. I was so confused. I'm like, Discord? What am I doing on Discord? Okay. Let's see if we can pick up that last little bit there for some dumb reason. Told you she was a little spicy. She's just giving me trouble today. It's a little stressful, honestly. Going back to bed? Come on, you're not gonna pick that up, are you? Is that forever gonna be there? Picked up a little bit of it.
Why is the swear jar only up to 26?
Why is what?
Got it. Where's that?
Oh,
Swear jar,
swear
it's only
jar.
$26.
Yeah, that's already getting expensive. People just aren't catching me swearing, that's all it is.
I mean, I believe it.
Michael doesn't care about the children, so he doesn't believe in catching me.
Well, Milo needs to show up and get the job done then.
Yeah, that's really the only way it's going to get done if Milo shows up every time. Not going to happen. Alright, I'm happy with that. A little bit stays there, so what? James is a liar. What? Or James, he a liar. James, he a liar. Guess
I mean, James is a liar would also probably be a correct statement, so.
Jess says Michael's on her side today. Alright, so beet harvest is going to be painful. We have decided that already. Because that's the only way we can collect the beets that I know of with 1950s equipment. We played Medieval Destiny Dynasty yesterday.
Yeah, Dynasty, yeah.
We had to learn the hard
How'd that
way
go?
how to hunt and fish.
I mean, I've not actually gone fishing yet in the game.
Oh, I went.
Hunting is something I do quite a bit.
I found out where you hid your rabbit trap. It doesn't show it on the map like it says it's supposed to.
Yeah, it shows up on the radar if you get close, but You have to get pretty close.
I finally found the rabbit trap, and there was a bunny in it. So.
Yeah.
And then I found some fishing spears.
Yeah.
So I went spear fishing, and that worked. It's not really enjoyable. And I have no idea how to get villagers to do jobs. I saw those little logos, but I gotta figure out what those logos mean.
Hopefully next time you play, I'll be around and we can
So we do
sort it
have
out.
two villagers in town now.
Yeah.
In-
But basically,
in the
you want to
same-
use the management menu to put them to work in a building. You can do that either through the villager or the building, I think. I usually do it through the building.
Oh, okay. Because there's little logos for them to maybe... I clicked on little logos, but we have two people moved into the same cabin.
Yeah.
Same age, one male, one female.
Cool. So eventually they'll fall in love and we'll have little baby villagers. Or so goes the plan.
Yeah. We're still a little on the light side on the front, even at 74%. Try to keep this below 70%. But it's going better. So James, I have a poor man's stream deck.
Okay.
Old 10-year-old iPad that hasn't done anything now is connected into my OBS.
That's pretty neat.
Here, I'll show it on webcam here. Basically, I've got buttons. Got buttons to hit. I can click to different pages. That's where all the icons are, so if I click one it shows up and sits there. So I can basically do anything with this.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome.
I'm going to show you this on the PC so you can see what kind of programming you can do on it. I went and paid for the full version. Alright, so that is the program. So you program everything in here.
Yeah.
So you can program what the grid pattern is, how many icons you want on the screen. Right now I have it 8x5, and then bigger buttons. So like if I hit the sub and like button, that happens. To make that happen, here's the programming. It's like goes on the main, sub and like. I got the volume at 60%, and then show on the main, sub and like, and then after 10 seconds it turns it off again. There's actions galore you can make it do stuff. Like you can make it run programs. So if you hit a button, it starts up a program.
Yeah.
Navigation, input, you know, everything is in here. Where's logic? Wait for a timer. If statements. Do if plus else, or if file, if, you know, repeat, execute. Just if I was a computer programmer, this would be awesome. And then here's OBS. You can get it to do all these things in OBS. all these different things in here can be done in OBS, or to control OBS. And then of course Twitch, Streamlabs, XSplit, SE, like all these other programs. Smart House, even a Smart House, you can control your lighting behind you and stuff, right?
Yeah.
All done via
I've
the
seen
iPad.
people take that and make the whole tablet the ATS when they play ATS.
So you can actually put controls for the game onto the tablet too. So you could not just for
I like that
streaming, you
because
could actually have a control panel.
I would like more controls in ATS, so that'd
Yeah,
be
so
great.
if you want more controls in ATS, you can put a whole screen like oops, page.
The free version, you get 8 icons and you can use it on your phone and stuff too. So if you only need 8 buttons, you can do it.
Yeah, so if you want to play with it, you can get a free version. You only get 8 buttons. And you buy it on your mobile device. So if you want to, whatever mobile device you want to use it on, you want to buy it on that. So you want to go to, if it's iOS or Android, you want to buy it on that phone or that tablet. That's where you want to buy the program on. But we've slowly been learning it.
So I've definitely bought something on a tablet that I then had on my phone because I used the same account.
Yeah, it might work. I don't know.
So it might be
That
possible
definitely
for more,
works.
but
Just you're using your Google account probably.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly
So,
that.
I mean, you just basically have the Apple Store and then the Play Store, right? So
Yep.
they don't
Right.
mix.
We're gonna play an ad here.
Your name is Sam?
Me? That's me? Am I your mom?
Tell me about your mom.
She drives me crazy.
When he was younger, he was doing fine, everything a child should be doing, and then close to a year, his dad and I noticed he wasn't making the proper sounds that a normal baby should be doing. So we ended up going to his doctor. They ran tests on him and we noticed he was deaf in both ears. And they ended up doing surgery and removing some stuff and fixing some stuff in the tubes, and now he is doing great, thankfully due to them. One of the best things about working with Children's Miracle Network hospitals is donations that have been brought in have really helped my family and I. Between all of the surgeries that he's had with his ears and his mouth and his throat, and it's amazing to know that there's funds there for families when they need it.
Just like
Yeah.
that. We're back. So everything.
Hey, welcome us.
So here I'm gonna.
So you can think of scenes like pages, like, oh, I can set one up for this game, and have different overlays and images and icons without redoing it over and over.
All right. So yeah, come on, don't maximize here. So over here. So if you click on this little line, or I guess right-click on here, you can make scenes available. Scene sources. So now I have main and then oops. When I click charity, everything disappears because under charity I have only the testimonial videos. So I don't even have to program in mutes and stuff. All I have to program the iPad to do is to go change scenes to this and then play. So basically I change scene to charity, and then it automatically, I have it programmed to play whatever video I have, whatever video I click, it'll play that, right? So here, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put this back. I'll show you what the buttons do, or how the buttons do their thing. Alright, so charity. When that button gets hit, so when this button gets hit, which I just hit, OBS goes to the different scene. So it switches to the different scene right here, so I can pick which scene to
Yeah.
go to. And then it plays that video. Then after 61 seconds, it stops playing that video and switches back to the main scene.
Cool.
So just this little bit of coding in here.
Yeah, like that's super simple stuff. Just very
Really,
basic logic.
really
And
simple logic. And I had to go look at every single video and see how long the videos are. So that way, after exactly that many seconds, it would split. It would shift back.
Yeah.
So it's super simple to do, and you can change your icons. You can upload pictures if you want, right?
Yeah.
For your icons, you can. Everything's customizable. So you can make it what you want it to be. Like this way, if I hit the frog, this happens. Oh, and we have a way of making money on this channel now.
Yeah.
So, any donations coming into this channel, unless people say specifically that they want their donation to go to charity, we'll split 3 ways.
Okay.
So I went to some of our old videos and put the links in them. So if you reuse an old video, the link to coffee should be in there.
Okay.
And people can just go to coffee and donate money to us. And I'm going to redo my end credits so that those people's names will show up at the end when I end the videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have a way of making income. Since I bought the paid version for this and we bought the AI art thing, I'm like, we're starting to spend money on this channel now.
Yeah.
I want a way of making money back, so people can now buy us coffee.
But I don't drink coffee.
We actually have changed it to tea and cookie. Buy us tea and cookie.
Yeah.
Is it,
If you click the link-
I'm okay with buying Reese's cups.
if you
we paid, well, we didn't pay. You signed up to say you will donate 5% of it and they can change the coffee to whatever you want.
Yeah.
So we keep 95% of all donations, unlike on YouTube super chats and stuff,
Yeah.
where you keep 60%. Here you keep 95%. So
That's a pretty good number.
I would rather push this number than YouTube super chat.
Yep.
So yeah, coffee is now a thing. Maybe you can put it on an icon or something, or maybe mention it in chat. See if we can get a donation here or there, and then any money comes in, we'll split it 3 ways, and our channel will start making money, or we
Yeah,
just,
that'll be cool.
Yeah, save it up in an account. We'll track it. And we have potential of making money now.
Yep.
Right now the channel's losing $30 a month because of our AI art thing.
Yeah.
If you want AI art made, how would we get that you can use that AI art for free?
I think what I would have to do is I would have to, after this month, cancel mine, create it on an account that we can all.
We should make a 3J's email.
I mean, I don't really see me using the AR thing anyway,
You
so it's
sure?
not a big deal. Yeah.
You see the thumbnails I've been making?
Yep.
They're definitely more attractive and get more views.
Yep.
You don't want to?
Yep.
Okay. That is understandable.
Making making AI art is low effort, but it's not zero effort.
No, it's definitely not
And-
zero effort. It's actually frustrating.
It's another thing to do.
Yeah, if you don't have time to do that one more thing, then yes. In fact, I'm not making much AI art either. Jess is doing it all.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is. Like, I'm very busy at the moment.
Yeah.
I do a lot.
Life is busy. Like this week of vacation, I haven't had a single spare moment just to relax. It's just been busy. That's where I learned all this iPad stuff, all the AI stuff this week. Yeah, Jess, why don't you take that tractor, drop that implement, and drive to the shop. And pick up another load like this, another... Let's see, where... Is that the one we have? No? That's for stones. What, where did I buy that from? I'm confused. Let's try miscellaneous. I'm assuming, James, you're doing a stream tomorrow?
Yep, I will be streaming tomorrow morning.
Awesome. Killing Pokemon again?
I don't actually know. I am still building my chicken army in the Pal World game, but I also would like to go back to Dynasty, Medieval Dynasty, because I do really enjoy that game. I'm pretty sure I'll be playing Medieval Dynasty long after I've moved on from Pal World. But Pal World is also still an early access game versus Medieval Dynasty, which is a very much a finished game.
We were watching another stream yesterday that talked about Satisfactory.
Yeah.
Basically not having any more updates after... Like, they're basically doing 1.0, and then they're doing beta, and then they're gonna go release it.
Cool. I mean, that is fair. The game has been in development for a very long time, and I do feel like it is more or less a done game.
Yeah, so apparently 1.0 will be pretty big with what they put into it.
The last update, and they're going to go to beta for a short period of time, and then full release.
And then I might play it again.
And then we'll see if they actually just leave it at that, or if they update it after full release yet more, because some of those companies, they're so invested in the thing that they're like, we kept building the thing. There were some companies who were like, okay, we're done. Like, I mean, didn't that happen with Terraria?
Yeah, we're done. Last final update. No, for real this time. Last final update.
Yeah, but like the last one, and I think this new one, like, it's kind of ruined the game because they're putting stupid crap into it.
Yeah.
I think they let the fans put in stuff.
Kind of, yeah.
Which I feel like that's fine. Don't put that in as a, like, this is just an update of the game. Make it a thing that you can
opt in and out of.
I won't be doing a Tuesday stream. I am getting one of my wisdom teeth pulled Tuesday, so I'm
yeah.
on a commission. So if people ask you
in
your stream, you can be like, nope, no Tuesday.
I will let them know.
I might be alive enough for Thursday. We'll see.
So Michael says, lot of Texas AC ad now.
I'm planning on joining Kiram's stream tomorrow afternoon, but I don't know if I'll live stream it or not.
Yeah.
I got new RAM in my computer, so I basically want to test it out first before I stream into it.
Yeah, it's fair.
RAM makes a huge difference.
It does.
Yes, yes, it does.
With the extra monitor and with the iPad, it's stretching my RAM.
How much RAM do you have?
I have 32 gigs.
Okay.
I have ordered another 32. I have two sticks of 16 in mine right now.
I have 6 sticks of 8.
Yep, 6 sticks of 8. Basically, the most that motherboard can really use. It's really your last upgrade to that computer.
It is.
It's like, this motherboard has 6 sticks. How much does it actually get use out of, right? You gotta research how much the motherboard actually can use before that's not the bottleneck.
Yeah.
So just careful not to fill that all the way up.
Oh, don't worry, I can't even fill it up.
You gotta tilt it down.
I did.
Yeah, it's a little tricky. I'd say 70% is a good fill point.
Some that I won't pick up, so.
Yeah, that's okay. Just keep backing up, pick up what it will. I'm still trying to pick up stuff here that I missed the last 2 times. Oh, good. I got that this time. You can probably go 75, 80%, but eventually your front wheels will go up in the air, and then
I'm at 74 right now. That's okay.
your tractor might be able to handle more than mine. Heck, maybe it can do full load. Why don't you fill it all the way full, and if it's too full, you can just dump it in the field.
Maybe.
AC is 70% off. Oh, ads! Now I understand Michael's comment. On TV, they're playing ads for ACs. Got it. I find that so many people don't. I guess I don't either. You wait to buy an AC until it's hot. But what if you have an old AC that fails because of it's working so hard in the hot, and then you're kind of in trouble because everybody else is going out and buying AC at the same time.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want to buy AC when it's hot because that's when people go, I need AC.
Yep.
And they don't care what it costs, they'll just buy it. So you can be charged whatever they want.
There goes Jess, using the road properly. That's just the grass field. It's okay to cut across a grass field. Actually, the same thing she's doing because you don't know where you left off last. Yep, most painful beet harvest ever.
Yeah. But it gets the job done.
Can't lift it high enough to put it into a trailer, so we gotta go back and forth. It's actually working better than I expected, so yay, I guess. So wait, you're in game. Aren't you doing other stuff? I didn't mean to say you had to come into the game. I'm surprised you're here. Good? No, I'm gonna go till 12. Oh, you have to get off in an hour. Got it.
Yeah, Michael, that is the way it normally works, is if you buy something when no one else needs it, that's when you're going to get the best deal on it. Because any warehouses that are looking at it going, oh man, I really wish we didn't have to store all this right now.
Yeah.
Would rather get rid of it now than later if they can.
And all the new models are coming out. Let's try to sell off the old models. Because there's container chips of new models coming in.
Well, another thing people don't seem to realize is factories don't just like build these things before you need them. They're building them all year round. Like you go to Blaze King. Blaze King builds wood stoves all summer long. They never stop making wood stoves. Where do those wood stoves? And they ship them out every week. Where do those wood stoves end up? So that wood stove, it basically somewhere is building up a massive surplus of wood stoves.
Yep.
They can sell them off cheap, but still expensive enough to really have made a profit. They will actually have made more money by selling it early than by
Stopping building them.
Yeah. Well, so the big thing is storage costs money.
Yes, storage costs a lot of money.
Ugh, I'm so glad I get Mondays off.
I wish I had Mondays off.
It gives me enough recovery time to do all the stuff I do and still have a weekend.
Do your things on the weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
You do all your sword. What were you guys doing? Sword fights this weekend?
So it was a big practice. So basically the same thing that we do every practice, basically Thursday night or on the weekends where I practice. Same thing, except we made it a big one that lasted for the entire day. Oh, let me get you. I'm getting a phone call. I'm getting a phone call from my brother-in-law. I'll be back.
I built it to 92%, no problem.
Okay.
But once I started to pick up more is where I get the bump. I get
So
started
yeah,
piling
fill
them
it. Yeah, I had the same problem. I could only fill it to 90%. So yeah, fill it to 90%. Then your tractor can handle it. Mine can't. So I'm at 76% right now, and my front wheel is bouncing up in the air.
Ouch.
Just fence it.
I was trying to read Michael's comment.
We never stop making AC pipe. Yep, it gets stored somewhere. And that storage is expensive. That's why they're desperate to sell now.
So, when does the belt system get, used?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't think they're in the shop.
Oh, you want belts already? You want belts all the way to the field? Is that what you're saying?
No, then you can do a belt to a trailer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And there's no belts in here?
Not the ones that I'm looking at, no.
Where are belts normally stored?
They have a belt system.
Oh, belt system there. And it's just
But I don't
augers.
see
It's
the-
all modern augers now.
Yeah. But if I found an old one, would it work?
Yeah.
And then you just shovel this to the belt to the trailer.
Yep. Oh,
That's
that would
that's-
be a possible thing.
Like were belts around in the 1950s.
I'm sure, yes. I don't know if that style of belt, but yeah. As long as you can find a simple old one that wouldn't be breaking all the rules.
Well, I'll push it as close as I can to breaking the rules. You know me.
This first round is a little difficult trying to pick up beets in the grass, but
Yeah, it's like it's not your property, so I guess mad at you. Right?
yep.
'Cause there's some over here I can't get. I find it helps if you have something in your bucket. Like this. And then it picks them all up.
So you have what?
It helps when you have stuff in your bucket and then it will
helps
pick it up.
pick more up. Huh.
Always push them back into the field a little bit too. Oh, it's gonna get 85% this time.
White side's pushing.
Yeah. Can I take a few minutes to look at belts?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You can run this tractor if you want for a few minutes then.
Michael says AC saves lives there. Where is everybody today? Just you, Michael?
I've all gotten tired of you for the whole week.
I've done so many live streams this week. If we get the money, I'll just buy another tractor like this. Make life a little easier. It's the beast tractor. The tractor of tractors, I guess, in 1950. your farm had this tractor, your farm was doing well back in the day. Come on. If I'm backing up a little slower, picks up more as well. This tractor's definitely better at the job. Most definitely. 85%. And it starts pushing. Alright. Yeah, this thing has no problem filling it up right to the max. Oh, it is a bit light on the front, but not to the point where we can't steer. Hey Jedi, how's it going?
Did you get some sleep, Jedi?
Okay, I exist again.
You exist again. So yeah, this Farmall McCormick, I guess this is International Harvester McCormick Farmall Model M. Woke up not too long ago. That's good sleeping in, right? I got decent sleep 2 nights in a row now. I don't know if it's safe asking Jess how much sleep she got.
It's up a little bit better. I think you're just have to make me a little spicy today.
Was not my intent. Mini spicy Jess. I guess Milagirl's not here, so Michael's trying to make up for it. So Michael, you need to make yourself 2 accounts and then keep logging in and out of both accounts and talk to yourself.
It sounds like a good way to kill a Sunday afternoon.
Just don't let people know that that's what you're doing, and then it would look like a normal conversation. You could talk to yourself and nobody would be the wiser.
If you want to have more fun, just without changing accounts, have a conversation with yourself. Everyone's gonna be like, I do. Concerned.
Yes.
Like, you can hook it to a trailer, or you can just do it separately. But I wonder if we could lift that bucket into here, and if it will go up into a trailer.
That's just the beet harvester period. We don't need the other beet harvester, but I bet you that won't activate. I bet I have that installed. There's no way of seeing if I have that installed without quitting. How many horsepower does that need?
42.
Yeah, this tractor could technically pull it. You want me to check if I have that mod installed?
I know I had it installed for Sri Lanka.
I suspect I have it installed, I just suspect it's not available in 1950.
Well, that's what I'm questioning. So, like, it would be beautiful to have that.
Yes, I agree, that would be a beautiful beet harvester. Maybe look on the mod list for that through time and see if that's on there. I don't know if that's easy to find or not.
Yeah, I don't know where to find that. You probably have it bookmarked, I don't.
I don't know. I might. Let's take a look.
I'm already looking for it.
I don't. I do not have it bookmarked.
What year is this? 1960.
1960, so we have to play 10 years before we get that harvester.
How would you look the other way and we'll sleep 10
No.
years?
I think we're going to plant a beet field maybe every other year. I don't want to do this every year. We might not plant beets every year.
Try and move photos to Google Drive. They crashed Firefox.
Oh, really?
Alright, interesting. Yeah, no, pulling stuff directly from my phone using phone link over does not, Firefox does not enjoy. Firefox crashes if I try it. So I'll have to copy it into my computer and then over.
Photos from practice?
No, photos from vacation.
Oh, vacation. Yeah, you never really talked about that, or we haven't talked about that.
Nope, not yet.
Time. There's no time.
There's always no time. I'm like, why? What's going on here? Phone organizes it in the reverse order as my computer, so. Yeah, I did my best you impersonation on this trip.
Oh?
So many photos.
Oh, so many photos. That's the trick. You take way too many photos and then you accidentally get the best photo in the world.
Yeah, but do you know who got the best photo of the trip?
Who's that?
Liz, just a random like photo snap. Just one random photo taken.
Dude,
She got the best photo of the vacation.
Well,
Which photo was that? I know Jess posted, or Liz posted a couple of really good photos.
I think the sunset on the river.
Yeah.
I just looked at it, I'm like, that's the best photo I've seen for the vacation. It was just like, it was like, she looked at towards the sunset, pulled her phone, snapped a photo as we were crossing the river, and that was it. It was just, that might be a good photo.
I always say when you're taking photos, don't set up the photo. Just go, snap. That's cool. Take a photo. Just take a snapshot. You never know how long it's gonna last. Then go dig everything. You know, start setting it up, trying your rules a third, and try to get the perfect photo. But always take the snapshot first. And my art teacher, Debray, said 95% of the time, the photo you end up using is the snapshot.
Yeah.
I spent hours after that setting up the perfect photo. The photo you use is that snapshot. Alright, you can drop that bucket and start running beats again. Basically, just point your nose down the last row, as if you're doing a single row. Point your nose down the last row. Don't worry about the ones that are sticking out the side. And and you also have to set it to unload here. Control I. Or else it just doesn't work. I don't know why that's even an option, but it is. Let's go around the field twice. If there's some missed stuff, feel free to go back and get that if you want. We can save it for another time. I had to Google how to make that harvester work because it didn't work without clicking that unload here. No, stop unloading.
you have a cricket, Michael? I have a neighbor with a smoke detector that's chirping, so I feel for you.
Yeah, Jess is going to buy a 9-volt battery and then tape it to their door and request them to change it.
I changed that too long ago, but I tell ya, they obviously didn't use the right battery or something, I don't know. They're obviously not home because I don't think anybody could stand that sound for too long.
In chat, no one. Don't you count as a somebody, Michael? And Jedi has popped in and said a couple of words. best sound effect I have is this troll.
So unfortunately, I don't hear your sound effects because I'm only on Discord. Well, no, I'm not only on Discord. The video's up, but it's muted, so I don't want to hear myself twice. Well, once. I don't want to hear you twice.
I don't want to hear me twice.
Oh, I have to hear him twice, don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
I mute him on Discord, but then I can't hear him over my headset, so I have to unmute him.
Something going on that we don't know about. Michael, I think there's a lot of things going on that we don't know about.
And if I knew everything going on, I'd be very concerned. Something really weird's happened.
I think we'd be gods if we knew what was going on. In the meantime, Michael, you should go on Coffee and donate $1 to us. Tea. Coffee recommends the minimum to be $5. It's like, no, just make it $1 and people can up it to whatever they want.
Yeah.
I'm struggling picking these up. Oh, I won 79%. This is gonna be sketchy.
Okay, that's 2 rows down on each side.
You went around the field twice?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, didn't notice. I guess you can drop it and start collecting again. Ooh, wheelie! Let the front wheel come down. No. The farming sim really needs to add left and right braking.
And there's a lot of things I need to add.
Left and right braking is essential to a real life tractor. It gets used by every
Yes.
farmer every day. And with my pedals, like literally use the brake as the right brake and use the clutch as the left brake and have a button
Yeah.
that you can click as if they're locked together, because you just lean over and click the two pedals together on older tractors or smaller tractors
Yep. Yeah, exactly. There's just a physical link.
between the two pedals. And then who cares if the front wheel's in the air? You can still steer. Done that in real life all the time in our little Massey Ferguson 1010. The front wheel's in the air, too heavy on the back? No problem. Keep driving. The left and right brakes.
Got a picture of our sister taking pictures of the rest of her photo, or sorry, rest of her family. Words are hard this morning. But basically, I've got a picture of the entire family, but in it, she is taking a photo of the rest of her family.
That's kind of funny.
So I have unfollowed Mark's Discord.
So have I.
That's fair. I don't know if I don't know if anything's happened in it for.
He keeps linking or
Tagging
tagging
us.
me in his conspiracy. It's like, don't
I
care.
didn't even know he was still posting stuff in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm was like, okay, now that you're tagging me on it, I'm out. It was fine. You were leaving me alone, but now that you're tagging me.
I had it muted, but when it tags you as everyone, it's still notifying
No,
me.
so you can actually you can make that not happen because I don't get notifications from it.
Yeah, but then it came to the point where I was just like, okay, screw you for still thinking of me, like wanting to push that down my throat, you know, like it still came to a point where I was like, it's still not okay with me. Even if I mute the server, I'm just enabling you, and I should have the power to say no.
I mean, leaving you should never feel obligated to be on a Discord. They're Discords.
Yep.
Recently I had a comment on my YouTube that they really like the fact that we don't go into politics or religion. Well, we do.
Yeah.
But we're not like daily, every day pushing that your agenda.
We're not about politics.
We're here to have fun. We'll talk controversial stuff sometimes. It'll scare away some viewers, but it only happens once in a while. That's not what we're here for. We're here to have fun.
There's another famous trucker vlog that kind of shoves politics and stuff down your throat. And I'm like, I have a feeling you came from that channel.
Your tractor does a better job of collecting. I think it's the 3-point hitch is a little bit higher up and you did the angle better. Because that tractor made it a lot easier to collect beets, so when we have money we're going to buy another version of that tractor. Unless it's late enough that there's a new tractor out. Maybe by the time we have money it'll be next year. I wonder if a new tractor gets released in 1951? I doubt it. Probably be stuck with this stuff for a while. It is easier now that those beets are on the field and not in the grass. Maybe next time we'll go around the field 3 times. I feel like we could go a bit wider, and if we missed it so much.
So just say 1951, the potato harvesting, a mower, fertilizer, spreader, car, and something to do with animal care.
Cool.
52, you get some bale loaders, stuff. A roller, seeder. Oh, you get a tractor in 1952.
Ooh. What kind of tractor? What's it?
Let me see if I can.
I didn't download all of them. Oh, that? No. We're not using that. I installed that.
No.
Uninstalled that one already.
Yeah, I was gonna say no anyways. You get a Massey Ferguson in 1953, I think?
1953, we get a Massey Ferguson.
I think. Where am I in this list?
Hey, Beet,
Oh, did it? Maybe I did it wrong. Now I'm confused. Yeah, just want to make sure I get the year thing set up right.
I think farming sim could use with a could you go with a campaign like this, or some kind of campaign
there
where
we
you can
go.
unlock equipment. Through the years, you're unlocking equipment,
Yeah.
so you're incentivized to do something, right?
Yeah, I would like. I really wouldn't mind farming sim with a little bit more game to the game,
Yeah.
but also it is. A lot of sim games don't have that, and that's also fair. That's fine, understandable.
Make a campaign available. If somebody wants to play just the way we are now, let them play that way. But let there be a campaign like this through the years as will unlock vehicles.
So 1956 is when you get your Massey.
1956. We had 6 years before I get my massive focus. You can go to the other side of the field.
Okay. Reacting allergy device or something.
Man, dead stream. Is there something? Like a holiday?
You've been streaming all week, once or twice a day. Then people are like, there's nothing new happening.
There is though. First beet harvest ever. So if I was able to quit my job and do this full time, maybe doing a stream every day is not a good idea. Maybe
Yeah, that's the thing. It's hard to tell. Is it in relation to what you've been doing, or is it something else going on?
Maybe do a
So I
stream
was
every
definitely-
day, but maybe do a stream every 3 days on YouTube, every 3 days on Kick, and every 3 days on Twitch.
I also feel like if you did a stream every day continuously, people would get used to that, and
Show up every day. Be
Yeah.
a different crowd of people, maybe.
I think it depends on who you're attracting. Like, people come here to socialize, not just to watch the game.
Yeah.
So then if we
Yeah.
feel like we don't have anything new to talk about, they probably don't have anything new to talk about.
and that is why people go to talking points. There are things that people, for some reason, seem compelled to talk about repeatedly. If you start talking about that, you will get those people to continue to come back and talk about the thing.
Hey Michael, how's the weather?
Are you kidding me? Michael's not even here, is he?
We'll see.
Dave is really compelling to watch live stream because he's a modder. He live streams the maps he has modded, and then talks about the updates that just came out, right? Or the problems about the map. So
Is that not gonna work today? Did we break stream elements again?
yeah, Stream Elements is free, right?
Yeah.
Because it's too messed up to be paying for. So there's 7 days in a week. If we did this full time, we would want one day off, probably Wednesday. Wednesday would be our day off with no streaming. So that gives us 6 days. So if you streamed on Twitch, YouTube, and on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, you could do 2 streams a week on all platforms.
thing work on here? Did you remove it as a moderator?
Huh?
But sometimes you're in your YouTube. Did you remove it?
No. I did not remove Steam Elements as a moderator, no. I saw it in my moderator, I did not delete it.
I'll have to figure it out.
I do find interesting we got quite a few comments during the week. Can I join? It's like, yes, you can. I have 730 mods. Do you still want to join?
Yeah.
Just completely gone.
Yeah.
Ghosted. Never mind, we're not joining. The answer is you're not going to join, but yes, you may. And not all of them are Mod Hub mods. We couldn't harvest anything without adding a non-Mod Hub combine. And we have the charity signs. People that have donated. Oh, I filled it up and I'm in trouble. I can dump some. Let's just dump some.
It's pretty cool to say that the charity ones I've made, like, not to toot my own horn, but figuring out money.
Nope, it's too much dumping.
Granted, I can't get them when I'm trying to work, but that's this week's problem.
Yeah, doing some modding, learning how to do that is kind of nice. Even just editing old mods is really good learning.
It is. And Iron Thunder's been helping me, and I really like it because he'll take a video of what he's doing, instead of just doing it, so then I'm like, oh, this is how you're doing it.
The last mod just added to this one is all these letters over here. I love all these letters. They're 40% of the size of the big solid ones that whoever else modded them. Just basically took the big Hollywood signs and made them small. It kind of looks cool.
I like it.
You can literally have your name up in lights.
It's the only way to make those signs work, because I couldn't do the other signs without knowing the scripting.
And yeah, we still have to clean up all the grass and stuff on the roadways here.
I know what you're talking about.
On our farmyard. It still needs, we're not done cleaning up. Ooh. You come around that direction.
Yeah.
So, do you know why lighthouse keepers went insane?
No. Is they're lonely?
I always kind of assumed just being out on the edge of the ocean by yourself for your career would be sort of maddening on its own. Apparently that's not really it. How does a lighthouse spin? You need some bearings that are going to hold up to sea salt. In a time where you didn't know how to make bearings that are going to hold up to sea salt without a lot of wear and tear. They floated on mercury bearings.
Ah, that's where I was going with that. Like,
Oh.
morning, Karen.
Do you know what you have to do when you build up dirt and impurities in the mercury? You have to strain it.
So they have
you've
to
got-
constantly strain the mercury.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would do the trick. Hey, Jess, you can just switch to the harvester and do another 3 rounds.
Well, you tell me now when I'm already over
Oh,
here,
I
so.
didn't see you there. Okay, go ahead, do that load, and then... Yeah, mercury, that'll do the trick.
Like, mercury's not easy to get, but it's like, mercury's just a bit harder to get than steel.
I'm so proud your crows showed up quickly. See, with the iPad, it's easy to do that now.
Mm-hmm.
They're squawking outside. Oh, you mean in real world you have crows squawking out your window. I mean, it's gonna be a good day. Crows are so intelligent. Gotta be one of the more intelligent birds out there.
I think magpies are up there. I don't know which one's more intelligent, but magpies are pretty intelligent too.
Magpies and crows have got to be cousins because they're so similar.
I looked it up for Eliza. I would have to look it up again. I sent her that book about moose and magpies.
Magpies are just crows with a little white and a longer tail on them.
See? They're intelligent. Also in real life. I think my neighbors would hate me if I tried to track the birds here. I probably would get evicted.
Ooh, that front wheel is a little on the light side. Bouncy, bouncy.
What do you say, Juan?
I think we should attract crows. Let's do it.
All
Let's
the
put
neighbors
some
would hate me.
shiny pebbles on the balcony and some food and see if we can get some crows to come by and
All I can think about is how Liz is talking about her neighbor, remember? That feeds all the birds.
yeah.
Like, I don't want to become that either.
Well, maybe that's okay. Become crazy bird lady. Crazy crow lady.
I've actually studied, or read some studies, I should say, of how intelligent they are in recognizing you. Telling everybody about you.
And they communicate a lot faster than you think, too. Just like the army, or not, the leafcutter ants. They communicate quicker than is possible. Obviously, it's possible.
The leafcutter ants are pretty cool.
It's like a leafcutter ant. If the tunnel changes size and they can only fit a certain size of leaf into their tunnel, the ant currently cutting the leaf will cut the leaf to that right size. So, how did that information get passed? You don't have unload anymore.
I do! Oh, I did.
Because you missed a whole bunch. It didn't cut any of that.
They unloaded it, though.
Yeah, but it didn't cut. You have to go back. You missed all of it.
Dude. I had it so it said stop unloading, so then I drove. And then I didn't do it. You know?
There, you're good there.
Nope.
No, the rest cut.
Nope. Nope. I think the problem is my controller button doesn't work the same nowadays.
There we go.
Just stop dropping my controller on the ground.
Yeah, stop dropping your controller. Or else we'll be forced to buy you a steering wheel.
I need
As
a
I hear
controller.
a bang in the background, right?
I need a controller that's not slippery, that has grip around it, so it stops sliding off of my table and stuff.
You stop placing your controller in a place where it can slide off.
Where?
Space. The final frontier. And apparently if you are mean to one crow, it will tell all of its friends. On the other side of the continent, crows will know you're a mean person. If you feed a crow, on the other side of the continent, they'll know that, hey, this dude feeds crows. All the brake checks for trucks. Not all of them. A lot of the brake checks, you always know which brake checks are going to have crows hanging out. Welcome back, Michael. Kind of figured you had disappeared again.
I even asked about the weather.
Yeah, we talked about weather and Michael didn't respond at all. It's like, okay, Michael must be gone.
Yep. If Michael passes up on talking to weather, literally the only option is that he does not exist.
Yep.
Yep.
Michael, you okay? You okay? You didn't respond to weather. walking outside. I saw motorcycles in town yesterday.
Yesterday was terrible. It was so nice and warm and sunny, and I'm like, I just really want to insure my motorbike, but I know we're getting another cold snap. I don't know how cold the cold snap will be, but we're getting cold enough to not want to, or to not have a insured motorcycle in a bit.
I was thinking that maybe I should insure it early this year, though. 'Cause usually early March we still have snowstorms, but it might be warm enough that it might be worth insuring early. I am hungry. Why am I hungry? It's only 11 o'clock. Shouldn't be hungry yet.
Doing summer bush for lunch.
Yummy. You said if you're still on here by 11, we're in trouble.
Well, I can multitask.
We just got 2 minutes left.
I have to make him sandwiches for the road, then coleslaw, then ground beef for the road. Like, all I have to do is a whole bunch of meal prep for him.
For me? Thank
For you.
Food's just so much better when she makes it. I'll survive on the road without her food, but it's not going to be good for me.
I know there's something about homemade food on the road.
Gas station food sucks.
I think that's 3 rows.
Yep. I agree with that statement.
That could be 4. I don't know. I lost count.
That was definitely 3.
Oh. I park this here and then you can steal it for... Oh, I don't have wireless headset to go talk while I'm doing stuff.
You're not as cool as James?
Very few people are. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, the day we had the DJI mics, and then I could walk around. I mean, you're gonna be surprised next time you come over, James. We've rearranged stuff here. Threw out a lot of stuff.
Yeah, somebody put a note on our stuff in the hallway. Not a place to leave your junk
No, it said
or
trash.
your trash. This is not a place to leave your trash. And yet 99% of the stuff we have put in that location disappears.
Yeah.
And I always check the junk to make sure that the junk bin to make sure it didn't end up in the junk bin. Somebody took it, brought it inside, and it's theirs now. And I usually leave it there for 24 hours. The next day I walk by, it's still there. Okay, I am throwing it into the trash bin.
Yeah.
Or walking to the charity place and donating it there. And the one they put, this is not your place to store junk, is a futon that we got donated to us, and it's like almost a $2,000 futon.
Yeah.
And they wrote down, not a place to leave your junk. It's like, I feel like putting up a wanted poster up there and go, my ex stole my $2,000 futon. Has anyone seen it?
Yeah.
I bet you it wouldn't be junk anymore.
It's like, we're not gonna leave things there that are junk. Michael
says that Canada gets sucky gas stations.
I think we've only gotten bad gas in the U.S.
Yeah, we've picked up bad gas in the U.S. I don't know if we've ever picked up bad gas in Canada. But I think he's talking about food, like a Maverick or a Buc-ee's.
Yeah, those are good ones. Okay. I wanna go. I don't know, make some food.
There's a Buc-ee's. That's good gas station food. Like legit better than some restaurants. Gas station food. What? I didn't swear. Did I swear? Michael? What does James say? Did I swear? Well, James wouldn't know if I swore. Shell gas stations. Amen. That's where we've picked up bad gas in the U.S. U.S. Shell gas stations tend to have bad gas.
I'll have to make note to not do that.
I said
Not
what?
stop at a Shell.
Okay. James, when you're doing live streams, YouTube's got a new thing now. I don't know why. Comments are broken.
Uh-huh.
As a streamer, you do not see comments that are held for review.
What?
I see no comment held for review. Jess sees a comment that's held for review. She can approve it,
What?
but I will still not see it. So
Wait. So you don't? Because I approved it. So you don't see Michael saying you said shit.
no. Even
That-
after you approve
Wow.
it, it will not show up. But if you look on the side panel in the live stream, it does show up there. Maybe? Yes, it does. Yeah, right
Oh.
there. On the live stream, it says it over there. But
Yeah.
in my comments, it does not show that. I have, even after it's approved, I do not see that comment. And I've switched it from top chat to live chat to, and I will only see it if I switch. I refresh it. Then it will show an approved comment. Did anybody else hear me say that? Are you sure I said that?
I don't pay attention to you enough.
Okay, Michael, but I have my doubts that I swore.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
I don't know. I don't know what sentence I used it in. Usually I catch myself and I know when I swore, but... I mean, like, I'll be dropping F-bombs everywhere and Michael won't say a word, not a peep. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I use some swear words, and that swear word never gets called out. But then I say a different word that I don't even consider a swear word, and I get called out on it.
Only 10 minutes left, and then my photos will be done sharing. I may have taken a few photos.
So you're just putting them in Dropbox and sharing a link?
Yeah, I'm just putting them on Facebook or Google Drive actually,
Google
and then
Drive.
sharing the link to that. I prefer Google Drive over Dropbox.
Yeah. Hey Milo girl, how's it going? Yeah, 3 rows is perfect for collecting. Oh, I was going to switch tractors because Jess is taking a break. I don't think I said that. I said that Chell has bad fuel. I don't think I swore, but as many times as you have not caught me swearing, I'll just give it to you. I don't think I said it. Does he? What? Oh yeah, I saw it on the last stream. So guys, so you guys have to show up on Kiram's stream tomorrow? Oh, today at 1 o'clock. Every time he crashes, he has to donate $1 to charity. So you guys keep him honest and make sure you add that crash counter so he has to pay money to charity today and tomorrow. So the more nervous you make him, the more he crashes, the more money he donates. So you guys get in there and comment like a bugger, and you make sure he crashes a lot. For the children, make them crash. Well, I only add to the swear jar when somebody catches me. Just like your crash counter, I would only add to the crash counter if somebody catches you. So we have that coffee link up there now. Nobody's bought us a tea or cookie yet. I'm hoping somebody will go in there and test it out for us. Throw in $1 just as a test. You're at 7 crashes that people have caught you at already. $7. Yeah, you have to be careful because that money adds up quick. I'm at 27 already. It's like, I have to pay this money, don't I? I said it, now it's true. No, 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 no. Nothing like spreading beets nice and evenly across the whole field. Well, just a little section, but it's a little on the heavy side. Our front wheels are bouncing off the ground. I still forgot to swap tractors. I'm ignoring Birdie. I also need to find a font. I cannot find a font I want. What's that? Who likes to look at fonts? You like it. I married somebody that likes to look at fonts. I am trying to find... Let's see if I can show it to you guys. trying to find a game font or a font to use in my images. I should hit that button. I want that font. I want that font. When I type in that font or type, I get that font. I want, preferably automatically does the colors, but I doubt that exists. Basically the magnetic letters. I want a font that does that. S is kind of wonky there, but I want that font. And I don't know, yeah, magnet letters. And if I go to the font and search, I can't find anything. How do you spell magnet? That's not how you spell magnet. There we go. Yeah, it comes up with that junk. That's not what I want. You found one? You have to pay for them. Hang on, which ones? Let me see. Do they come in color? Because it'd be awesome if they auto-colored in these colors. I didn't have to manually color them. Because I want them to be these random colors. Are the colors random? A, E is red, O is red, U is red, Y. So they're not vowels that come in different colors. They must be random colors. So it'd be cool to have, it would automatically just put in those colors, but I don't know if that might be stretching it, but that, I want that font typeface to redo my end credits in that font. And then instead of having the trucking credits on this channel, have it whoever donates money on the coffee. Okay. I don't know how to do that. It'll automatically do the colors? Yeah, randomly put in the colors. Or even if all capital A's are one color and all lowercase a's are one color, I'd be fine with that. But yeah, you go ahead and do stuff. What does that mean in Celsius, Michael?
Speaking of Michael, I went back and watched the like 10 minutes of video before the point where you allegedly swore.
Yeah.
No, I do not believe you swore.
I don't think so either. Or maybe I've stuttered over shell, and that maybe sounded. So Michael, stop lying to me. Yeah, I didn't swear. So I don't know if I believe Michael next time he says I did. know Jedi caught me yesterday. I did such a silent swear. It's just barely audible to me, and he caught me. He goes, "It was quiet, but there was one there," and I'm like, "Yep, definitely did." That is the I started the word and ended the word out loud.
Yeah.
Long stretched out when the wolves came and killed me. Got jump scared.
So sorry, we're gonna do a playthrough of a horror game with a swear counter up.
Oh boy.
The day the 3Js went broke.
Sons of
Bankruptcy.
Anarchy is coming. Well, we're already in minus. I'm gonna start tracking money this year for the 3Js. So if you spend money, I'll have to make that a file that's accessible to both of us.
At some point, maybe I'll look at it. Probably not, but maybe.
But if you ever spend money on the 3Js, we'll track it, how much debt we're in. Right now, that it'll just be debt. We're not making money. Hey, Farmer Mick. Father Mick. Farmer Mick? Father Mick? Okay, Father Mick. Well, today you're Farmer Mick. Well, Milo, I'm not saying as many bad words as you think. Michael's just making it up when he just wants me to have sworn. He just says I did. So now that I can't believe Michael anymore, my swear jar is getting more expensive. And that's why he doesn't have a blue wrench, because he keeps lying to us. Milo girl, why don't you go out and don't you have too much snow on your mini lawn? The mini swear jar gets filled up with money even though I didn't swear because Michael's lying to me. When I go back and review the stream and find you swear, you will believe me. Sure, Michael.
Give us the timestamp of when it happens.
Yep. Give me the timestamp. Michael's a chronic exaggerator because apparently there's a difference between lying and exaggerating. Why don't you confess your sins to Father Mick? Mudding lies? Oh, he flat out. Yeah, he's just a absolute chronic liar. And James, just so you know, mudding, if he shows up, mudding and Braden Hill and Sam the State Trooper, they magically are always on your stream at on the same stream, but never at the exact same time.
Ah, okay.
Couldn't possibly be one person.
Nope, that'd be illogical.
He got pretty mad when I called him out for being 3 people. It is kind of rain and snow mix out there, and I have to go drive in it. It got bad enough that I made Michael a moderator on the other channel because I needed a moderator to take care of. Michael, I told Michael to get rid of him, so Michael didn't even bother with a timeout or anything, just straight to ban. I don't know which is a greater sin. Straight out lying or exaggerating everything to make your story into this big fishtail.
Is there a difference?
Michael wants to say that what he does is okay, but what mudding does is not. And I'd like to say they are not. But if Michael would just use more words, then there would be no exaggeration. I mean, we all exaggerate to a point. We all leave out bits of stories to make in our favor. My father Mick, I'm 6'2", and she still calls me Minnie. 250 pounds at 6'2", and apparently that's Minnie. That's right, I am not 6 mini feet, I am 6'2". There was a guy, just as a guy when she was chopping, there was a guy that his head was as high as the top of the freezer doors. Yeah, that's pretty tall. That's like Michael telling us that crazy news story. 5,000 people lost power due to the crazy thunderstorm that came through. The greater Denver area? Dallas area, not Denver. Dallas, Fort Worth area, the metro area, has over 6,000 people. 6 million people, I mean. 6 million people. Which means 5,000 people is 0.07% of the population.
Yes, but there's a crazy storm that took out thousands of people's power.
Yeah. It's like,
Well, that's only like a snowstorm that takes out 7,000 people's power in Penticton. Still only is taking out like, what, a quarter or a third of the city?
Yeah.
Penticton is a tiny little town.
It's like news headlines do that, and I think Michael just takes what the news headlines say and just runs with it.
Yeah, basically he lets this sensationalism works.
Yep.
And Michael repeats the sensationalism. Wait. Sorry, does Michael work in a factory? Or is he a news anchor?
Michael
I'm on to you, Michael.
News anchor for Fox. Sorry, Michael, that was a underhanded insult. I apologize. Definitely a lot slower with Jess here, but that's okay. I know nobody else is joining with 730 mods.
Yeah, that is a bit of a barrier to entry.
Milo, never mind, you're not going to understand. Sorry, Michael. nobody's gonna understand. Let's start with nobody even knows what you're talking about, not understanding. Nobody understands what they're not understanding. I'm trying to get Michael to use his words, and it's just so frustrating.
Yep.
At least today, that's a little bit more than yup and what and nope.
Well, I assume a big part of it is he's messaging from his phone.
Yeah.
So easy to message from like a keyboard.
Yeah.
But everyone does everything through phone or you know, watches through TV or whatever these days. So messaging becomes difficult.
Just join the Discord and speak and use your words. Smaller than an ant. It seems like 85% is full for this bucket most of the time. After that, nothing else goes in. That's not a mini yawn. Not at all. Well, for those of you guys that haven't been here a little bit, we've got the new coffee link down in the description. If you guys want to support this channel, give us a dono. Also doing charity. Even more importantly, do a charity donation. Father Mick, prove it. You did? You proved it, Milo? Oh, what are we gonna do with you, Milo girl? That I am less big, or Father Mick is less big than an ant. That I am smaller than an ant? I don't know. Mini case closed. Now that we have a webcam up, I think that's proof enough that I'm bigger than a mini ant. Well, if I'm gonna miss something, let's not miss on both sides. Let's at least get everything on one side. So I don't have to back up it 3 times. So even in grounded, my little girl, I'm taller than an ant. Not taller than a spider, but taller than an ant. I am going to take Highway 97 up to Vernon, and then take Highway 6 to Nakusp. BC 97, BC 6. Just because in BC we don't say BC in front of our highway numbers doesn't mean that's not what our highway numbers actually are. No interstates in Canada. I'll take a ferry today as well. From Needles to Ferrier. Wait, the town Ferrier. What's a farrier? Farrier? I thought a farrier was somebody that like transports, but somebody Google it. What does farrier mean? I'm sure it's a French word.
So you don't know what a farrier is?
Jess says it's someone that puts horseshoes on horses. Yep. Jess apparently is right.
Yep, Jess is correct on that. Basically, the farrier is the person who deals with
horses.
Almost exclusively horse hooves. But, because yeah, basically in a time where horses are moving all your cargo, like today we have people who are lube and tire techs, who basically all they do is oil change and tires. That'd be our modern farriers. They just
that makes sense, yeah.
keep the industry of moving stuff going.
Jess, I don't know a word you said back there. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, why would there be a farrier right at the ferry crossing? So the ferry probably crossed there for many years.
No, so I think there's a very logical reason to have a farrier at a ferry crossing. If you are crossing a ferry with horses, and you need to wait for a ferry, this is a good time. You have some downtime. Swap those shoes over.
Yeah, you're waiting
Deal
for
with
the
hoop
ferry.
care when you need to stop.
You're waiting for the ferry to come across the lake from the other side. This would be a perfect time to replace a shoe on your horse that, or maybe your horse threw a shoe while making your way to the ferry here. And this is the perfect time to fix stuff. Yeah, that would make sense. The other side's called Needles, so why is the other side called Needles?
Now that I have zero clue.
On one side you get your horse taken care of, and then the other side you get your clothing fixed. But it would most likely be a seamstress or something. Seamstress on one side and a farrier on the other side. Sorry? Farrier is a last name. That's why the city's named that. Okay.
probably the more likely logical explanation for everything.
Now, why did last names
Someone
start?
named the thing. Because we needed to tell John, John, and John, and John, and John, and John, and John apart.
Last names didn't matter until people started traveling.
Yep.
So, blaming the Romans for building roads?
And that's why a lot of names are actually, like names, a lot of names started first as where they came from.
Yeah, that's
Like the German tradition of von whatever. Like everything's von. Everyone has last name von if they were
From.
important.
Yeah.
Because it's John from like the city of Rosenheim, of Berlin, of whatever. English, it became very popular to be like, it's John the baker, but that happened more when villagers needed last names as well as important people.
Yeah, important people got last names from the location they're from. Poor people got names from the job they did. So Smith, John Smith, he's the Smith in town, and that's
Yeah, and Smiths are very common because there was a lot of like Smiths was a very big job.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people doing that job.
So needles was formerly known as the needles. On the long thin sand spits that stretched out across the lake.
Oh, and needles sticking out into the lake. Huh. Long
The
sandy
original
spot. Yeah, that's interesting.
The original town site was submerged during the dam flood.
So the town of Needles is underwater. Makes sense. The lake didn't exist back then. Make your comments, Jess.
Cemetery is the only thing that remains because it was in higher ground. Hi everybody. Yeah, I'm here but not here. I made some coleslaw. Now I have to go warm up soup for lunch.
Yummy soup. Summer borscht.
Make peanut butter sandwiches for one, and then fry up some ground beef for one.
She does something to my peanut butter sandwich. It's just amazing, and I don't know what.
They're made with love. That's the only thing I can say.
I know she puts like spices and stuff into there.
I put dill. I put dill in everything.
Dill in a peanut butter sandwich. That's good. Can you make yourself a note to make Farmer Mick Gaming?
Father Mick, but we'll call you Farmer Mick from now on.
Not Farmer. Father Mick Gaming. Make him an AI art.
Do one for Jedi as well.
Yes, Jedi as well. Yep, I already can imagine what they will look like.
Well, there's gonna be a Jedi involved, obviously, with a chef, so I need some chefy Jedi. That's what it's gonna be.
Father Mick, you don't know. Okay, so we're making AI art for people that join. So this is Milo Girls. It just pops up for like 5 minutes when people join chat. And I think anyone that goes and donates on coffee, they'll get a small little AI art along the bottom. Maybe the top 5 donors or the first 5 donors that donate in coffee get their little logo on the bottom for that month.
Oh no, are we gonna have a pretzel? And then another pretzel? And then another pretzel?
Well, no, you can only have your logo down there once.
That have to be made by different accounts.
Oh, donate with different accounts. Yes, that would. Yeah, if you're doing it different accounts, I would put you on twice.
Back to work I go.
We're about halfway up the field on this side, collecting beets. Sure, a lot of driving back and forth, but it's working. It is working. When we have to sell them, we should be able to put them into a trailer because there's belts in the storages. So note to self, plant the beet fields always this close to the farm. If we buy more fields, do not plant beets further away until we have a better way of transporting them. Does coffee put your real name up? Can you not choose a... You can choose a name. Let's take a look. I need a link. In fact, I should program my tablet to open Windows to a coffee link when I click the button, so I can okay. Let's get there. Okay. Here we go. Coffee. Donate. I'm logged in. How do I log out? What's that? Oh, would that work? How do I do that? That's not at all what I did there. Okay, then I guess I need to copy and paste. I have no idea what I'm doing. Don't worry. Where did
That's always reassuring. I have no idea what I'm doing. Don't worry.
Just send it. That's not what I wanted to do either. It's literally just coffee.com and then my name. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, see, look, your nickname. So it'll show your nickname right there. And that's it. So yeah, I don't think it would show anything, your actual name for the donation. Make it whatever you want instead of the $5 that they suggest. But you can add your nickname, add your message, private message or not. become my first supporter. I don't know what that means. Oh, just goes to the donate button. Well, if someone else donates, Malagro, we'll definitely see if we say their real name or just their nickname, but oh, I'm not even showing you guys. There.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. I'm like, I didn't pay attention, but yeah, the stream's just been sitting on your game.
Yeah, so right here you just put your nickname in. Your name or nickname, it says, and then message. If you want a message, you can do private message or public message. So, and then you just use PayPal, which probably doesn't have your real name on it either. And if we don't get your PayPal, no, we don't. See, because Coffee's the middle person.
Yeah, like the entire point of things like Coffee is that you have a known safe entity handling your actual info.
Yeah.
You don't have to trust us, you have to trust a company that is easy to find info about.
Because we don't see your PayPal info on here, Marla Girl. I think all we see is the nickname of who donated. I can't guarantee that until somebody has donated and they put in a nickname. So until somebody does, I don't know. Just says James, you owe us $1.
Sorry, I owe you $1 for what?
To do a test PayPal.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, you don't have a PayPal. I don't know, maybe you can pay via credit card too. I don't know.
Yeah, you should be able to pay via other things as well. I don't think there'd be a reason not to be able to pay with a credit card.
Donate. Yeah. PayPal, debit, or credit card.
I'm actually surprised they allowed, I'm surprised debit's on there.
Yeah.
Debit's a bit harder to work.
You have to put in a email address, so you can make yourself a fake email address. I don't think I would ever get to see your email address, but I think Coffee wants to see an email address. Make a special, like I have a fake email address right there. Probably helps.
I don't have any fake email addresses, but I do have a bunch of email addresses that I use for different things.
Except the email fake. My email address isn't working. Why? Email is right there. Why does that not work on my shortcut? That's a. It's not a fake email address, but it's an email address I don't check. Unless somebody goes in the comments and go, hey, I left you an email. Oh, okay, I'll go check that email. My real daily use email doesn't get shared with most websites. Yeah, I should have made a work for Sutco only email, because how much Sutco emails. Man, they email a lot of junk. I stopped reading it and I'm sure I'm missing important stuff, but there's so much emails. I'm like, okay, don't care anymore. I don't have the time to read all these.
That is definitely because the fact that I'm really active in the SCA. I have an SCA email.
Yeah.
Not only do I have an SCA email, that's actually not the one I use when I'm doing business. So, like I'm a principality officer. None of that goes to my SCA email. That goes to a specific principality officer email.
Yeah.
And that entire email gets handed off to someone else, and someone else takes the role. It's like, all right, You want to see all the data from before, basically when I was doing the job? Here's all of it. I like having different emails for things.
Yeah, that's just such a good idea, right? Well, and the thing is, they send you a newsletter of just junk I don't care about. This long page. Somewhere in the middle of the newsletter, it says all employees are required to fill out this form for such and such a thing. I didn't find that form. I didn't read that. If there's something you want all your employees to fill out, have that a short little email that says needs attention.
Yeah. You need to draw people's attention to it. You can't hide the info.
That info in the middle of a newsletter, I'm like, I'm not filling it out.
Bad way to do it.
I didn't know that existed until Jess pointed it out to me. She goes, didn't you fill out this form? I'm like, no. Why would I?
No.
Well, I don't have time to read that newsletter.
Yeah.
If you want me to read it, it's going to be one paragraph long, short, to the point, what exactly you want me to do. I will read that email.
Yeah.
Same with people leaving comments on my trucking channel. If it's a long comment, sorry, don't have the time to read. Too long, didn't read.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want me to read something that's long, I need to have a sales pitch on why this is worth my time reading before I do it.
Yep, you better have the first line. In your first line of that long comment, there better be a reason for why I should continue reading it. I think Linda figured that out on the trucking channel because she leaves 10 separate comments, all of them short.
That is the way to do it.
I have 5 minutes to read here while I'm waiting to get loaded. Okay, read. Oh, there's a long comment. Nope, don't have time to read that.
Yep.
If there's short little comments and there's 10 of them, I'll get through 5 of them and it's like, okay, now I have to go and do my thing, but the other 5 are still waiting there for next time.
Yep.
It's the way to get my attention. I'll actually read all your stuff. Milo Girl says she worked a workaround to it. No, it's not being rejected. We're just busy on another subject. I'll get to it, Milo Girl. I will get to it. Milo Girl says that a workaway around to donating is to buy a gift.
Yeah, prepaid card.
Prepaid credit card. And that's completely anonymous. If you want to stay anonymous, that's the way to do it.
That is definitely a way to keep yourself completely anonymous for it.
You make a email address that you only use for donations, you use a prepaid card, and you use a nickname. That's the way of doing it privately. Well, Milo Girl, you don't have to go buy a prepaid credit card just for us. I would really appreciate it, but you don't have to go do that. Nope. I never want anyone to feel like they have to do something like that. Like, I hate when channels do that. I mean, I'm excited about it right now that we have a way of making money on this channel. Especially since this channel is going to cost us, it's going to cost me $30 a month now. I think it's worth the $30 a month. I would like the channel to make at least $30 a month to make it worth it, right? So now that there is a way of making money on here, let's see if we can make $30 a month. I highly doubt it, but if we can make $1 a month, it means $29 a month I'm losing instead of $30 a month. $1 mini dollar, exactly. And coffee, like I said, their base point is $5. I'm like, no, I don't want people to be forced to donate $5. I want people to be able to choose exactly how much they want to donate. So make it in increments of 1. And like I said, coffee only keeps 5% of your money. You can actually set it up so coffee only keeps a transaction fee, which would be less than 5%. But I like the perks that the 5% gives me. So I'll pay the 5%. So if people donate me $1, I will get 95 cents, which is a crazy good deal compared to Patreon and compared to YouTube. Any super thanks I get on YouTube, I get 60%. I don't get 95%, I get 60%. So if you're just throwing money at a screen and don't want like the bonus stuff on my YouTube channel, there's no point of throwing that into YouTube. It'd be better to throw it into coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee's smart enough to go, so many people feel that way. Let's make it so that we don't lose money as a company, but we're not going to do a cash grab greed thing either.
Yeah.
Like if YouTube takes 60% of my ad money, I'm fine with that. But why are they taking 60% of, or why 40%? If they take 40% of my ad money, I'm fine with that. That's YouTube is hosting the site. That's the price for hosting it on YouTube. But what about super thanks? People think they're literally giving me $20. They're not.
Yeah.
They're only giving me, well, $20 would be $12. They're giving me $12
Yeah.
when they give me $20. I would be very happy with YouTube if they did all the ad revenue. I get 60%. All the super thanks, I get 95%.
Yeah.
That would be fair and not greedy.
But YouTube does want to get their as much money out of it as they can.
Yep. They have to make their stakeholders happy.
Yeah.
So they keep getting investments.
And there's something for me, I'm like, I do think that basically YouTube just doesn't have to be greedy, and YouTube is going to be impossible to replace.
Yep.
But they're trying to find that line where they can be just greedy enough that they stay on top, or like just barely not greedy enough to stay on top, but greedy enough that they're getting every last dime they can out of it.
Yeah, but Kick and
at some point they'll slip up. Yeah, that's saying at some point they'll slip up, and someone else will suddenly like have a real market real market share in the video area, and it will be YouTube's own fault.
Kick is growing very quickly right now. I don't know why Kick is growing really quickly now, what percentages you make there instead of here. But on Kick? So on Kick, every $5 subscription you get, you keep 95% of it. Oh, see, that's why that's why Kick is growing. And if you're a top YouTuber, Kick will actually pay, or not a YouTuber, top streamer, Kick will actually pay you hourly rate, like an employee. And that's why people are going over to Kick. So yeah, YouTube's greed will make them get bankrupt. They're going to bankrupt themselves. Just like MySpace. Who owns MiniKick? I do not know who owns MiniKick. I don't know what country that is based on. Or based in. I don't know if that's a American company or a Chinese company or... that one little bit. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Who owns Kick? Competitor launched to be a competitor for Twitch. Australia. Yeah, Father Mick got it before me. So based in Australia. Australian company. Kick. Yeah, if I started streaming on a different platform, I've looked at Twitch and it hasn't really excited me. But Kick seems like if I was gonna switch or start streaming on something else, maybe Kick might be a thing.
Yeah, Twitch definitely has not done anything to make me go, yes, this is a thing I'd like to do.
Yeah, well,
they're not bad, but
the problem is, if we switch to Kick, would all of you guys follow us there? Or would you mix it up and make the 3Js here be one thing and 3Js on Kick be something completely different? Like, would you make a different, like, our spicy 3Js is on Kick and family friendly is on YouTube? James goes, well, I guess I'm only streaming on Kick. I don't know. It'd be.
I'm keep being family friendly. I swear.
Well, the thing is, no matter how family friendly, I would have, like, I swear here, I don't swear on my trucking channels ever.
Yeah.
Okay, once in a while I have to edit one out, but it's rare. It's very, very rare. So I can be family friendly if I know that, hey, remember, kids will be watching this, and this is, like, nobody's coming here in the comments that says, hey, I watch this with my grandkids. People do that all the time on the trucking channel. So, trucking channel is clean, so I can be clean if I want to. But sometimes
well, another thing I like
excitable is more entertaining. Too much to keep up with? Yeah, exactly, Milo Girl. Sometimes you gotta keep up with all these different platforms, right? And that gets hard too. I don't know, I'll have to do some research in Kick. I'm not leaving YouTube anytime soon.
Sandwiches are made.
Yeah, I think it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna run away.
Yeah, I'm gonna run away too. Well, I'll do one more. I'll harvest. I will run around this field 3 times with this harvester, and then park it and call it, and then I'll get ready for work.
All right. Well, you have a good week. I am going to bugger off. I will be streaming tomorrow morning, so I'll see some of you guys tomorrow morning. But all right, take care.
Yeah. Adios.
And you're right, Milo Girl. There are a bunch of kids on this channel as well, but most of those kids are swearing more than I do.
We went ice skating during the middle of the week. And that was like an after school thing because I couldn't handle the middle schoolers and high schoolers.
Yeah. What time is Jim streaming tomorrow? What time does he normally stream? This time in the morning?
No. Lately it's been like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. our time.
So about the same time this stream started today? So about the same time as this stream.
I think he starts at 9 and ends at 11 usually.
Okay,
The last few times.
so it is 12 now, so whatever time zone you're in, whatever time it is now, subtract 3 hours from it. And that's about when Jim will be streaming.
I think he streams with Doom, so Doom's a morning person, right, with his job.
Yes, works graveyard, and then after work he's...
Well, I think he's on strike still.
No, strike's over.
Oh, okay.
They don't have a deal yet, but they did a strike, and now they're on talks again. So if they don't get it done by a certain date, I think in March, the strike is back on.
Gotcha. I do plan on joining Karam's stream tomorrow, but I don't think I'll stream it. I'll just play. Test out the new RAM.
Yes. Yep, test that out before doing a stream.
And I know stream for me on Tuesday.
No stream from Jess on Tuesday, but possibly on Thursday.
We'll see. Hey look, I just looked at my browser and I see fonts.
Yes. I want fonts figured out.
Yeah, goodbye. Out of game. Fonts on screen.
Okay, that's once. This is the second time. And then one more time, and then we're calling it a day. I want mini fonts.
My club fonts, so you know.
And then anyone that donates on Kick will be on our closing credits in those new fancy fonts. Which means Cookie Monster doesn't work anymore because he says brought to you by these YouTube members. I need Cookie Monster to say brought to you by these supporters. C? Brought to you by C. C is for C Porters. Does that work? Does that work at least a little bit?
I don't know. Thinking.
It's funny. I like it. I would have to go onto Fiverr and pay someone to do that for me, if he still does it. Nom 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 nom. Cookie Monster was originally created for the trucking channel, and Cookie Monster no longer gets used there. We've been using him here, but he really needs an update. At least the outro needs an update. Alright, this is the start of the final pass. I think you got the field over halfway done.
It's getting there, yep.
I think we'll plant potatoes on this field next season. So I gotta think of what the outro should say. This video has been brought to you by the letter C, and these C porters, or no, this video is brought to you by the letter C. C is for C porters. This video, oh yeah.
Oh.
This video is brought to you by the letter C. C is for cookies. What else is for C? Right, these supporters. And then all the supporters pop up.
I would try to work in T. No, I don't know.
Cookie Monster doesn't drink tea. Cookie Monster eat cookies.
I'm sure he has
C
milk.
is for cute. M is for Minnie, and B is for Blossom.
What is A for? Huh. A's for aw.
Aww. And G is for
Giggle.
giggles.
Can that be on this website?
Fonts?
Yeah. This font is just for Canada. It's pretty cool.
A Canadian font.
Yeah. It's not at all what you're looking for. But you know.
S is for sleeping, or for mini snoring.
You know what T is? T is for tea.
T is for tea. Alright. That's it. We're gonna save. We're gonna quit. Save game. Next time we live stream, we will continue the beet harvest. I'm guessing this next weekend. Hopefully I'm home for next weekend. So, oh, it's snowing pretty hard out there right now.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. You can get to drive in that and shoot a video in that. Yippee! Alright, so I am out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. You guys rock.
Adios.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.